Hello again, Mike Frattallone. It's part 2 of our grass seed for guys coming into the store. We're at 650 Grand Avenue. I'm here with our expert, in-store expert. Name is Terry, and we're going to address the dog peeing on your grass problem. Do you want to explain why that kills grass?
Sure. It has to do with the pH in the urine, and the grass, of course, just can't tolerate it if it gets too far out of whack.
So I know I pee in my backyard all the time, but my grass doesn't die. No, I'm just totally kidding. So a dog's urine has a different pH. I'm not talking to the microphone. So a dog's urine has different pH. It kills the grass. If I just go sweeten the soil or neutralize the soil, will that grass come back?
Not necessarily. Depends on how badly it was damaged. In most cases, that's not the case. What you would want to do is use different things you can do. You first probably flush the area with a lot of water. Also put down a product called gypsum.
Okay, you hold this, because I'm going to lift up the gypsum.
Yeah. And what that does
like that?
is it helps neutralize the soil and makes it a sweeter and gives you a better basis to grass seed to grow in again.
Okay, let me take this back. So neutralize the soil. We're saying we want to get back to basically a 7 pH.
Correct.
We call it sweetening the soil, because I don't know why, but we call it sweetening the soil. So gypsum's rather inexpensive. You get a lot of it. You can't really over gypsum a yard, right?
No, no. I mean, you'd have to put down an awful lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know, like tons in your yard. So
Right.
you can put this down. You just spread it around wherever it goes in your yard. That's fine. It's going to bring back the pH, and this grass seed needs roughly a 7 pH to grow.
About that, yeah. Somewhere in that neighborhood, it's a little bit forgiving. The mixes out there on the market today kind of give you options, or so to speak, so it gives you a little cushion one way or the other.
Okay, so let's go through this one more time. Your dog peed in your backyard. You have a bunch of brown spots. You go out there, you rake them up first, you run a hose, you set a hose on that brown spot, and you let that water run. So you kind of neutralize it slightly with the water. Then you come back with gypsum. You can't put too much on. You can maybe put too much on in that one spot if you put all 50 pounds. Spread that over your backyard to neutralize your soil again, and then come buy what?
You would then come in
That was a no-brainer. Premium grass seed.
Right, right. Well, again, options of the grass seed, the patch master, the easy seed. You could use any of those products depending on your light conditions and things like that, overstory trees, things of that nature.
Okay, so let me ask one other question. I know this is going to be a long blog. Stick with us, because here's another important part. So you live on a busy street. There was a lot of ice. There was a lot of snow. A lot of people have sand in their yard, on their boulevard. They had ice, or ice melt, calcium chloride up in their grass. What do you do for that?
Again, you would, number one thing is rake out as much of it you can, preferably before, if you had any grass growing there, get it out before it started growing. This year, of course, became so fast. But then you would flush that out with water very, very well. I would really soak it.
Okay. Do you use gypsum does that change the pH of the soil, or doesn't that really wouldn't matter? You're just kind of soaking the ground, get it wet again.
That would be my first choice on that. Using gypsum in that spot wouldn't be a bad idea either. It's certainly not going to hurt anything. As far as getting out salts and things like that, the sand's not going to affect it in that respect. As far as the pH, it's just going to add more material and not as good a growing medium.
Sure. Okay, so we think we got it. I'm here with Terry, the expert at Summit Hill 650. If for some reason I'm not good enough for you, Terry works here all the time. Just call him, right? Say, hey Terry, help me with my grass seed. Come on in. He'll be glad to help you. Thanks, Terry.
Thank you.
Thanks.